right, what's going on, Fit Nation? It's Dalton here. Today is a sit down. It's a non-training day. We don't got work, so figured I'd answer a couple questions. Haven't uploaded a video in a long time since before my show, which I'm still editing a video of my show the day before, the day of, and the day after with physique checks. And right now, I got a couple of people that I want to get back to across some social media platforms who asked me a couple questions. First off, the first question is, what do I eat? It all depends on, what I'm doing. If I'm bulking, if I'm cutting, if I'm doing a mini cut, if I'm doing a mini bulk on a cut just to get some fullness in me. If we're doing a refeed day, a cheat day, it's all different. But normally it's all the same food, whether it's unless it's a cheat day. A lot of chicken, a lot of rice, a lot of beef. It all depends on the weight also. Before show day, it's like no carbs at all. Actually, a month before show, it's like no carbs at all, little to none. This past cut, I think I was like a month before, I was, only eating 45 grams cream of rice a day and like 16 grams of peanut butter. But yeah, that's pretty much sums up what I eat on a cut. On a bulk, it's all the same food, but rice, jasmine rice, a lot of it, about 300 grams a meal, which is a lot to me right now. I get pretty full off that, especially after my show. But the second question is, okay, my training. Training is fairly simple. Monday, I do chest, triceps, and biceps. Tuesday is my first back day. It's more of a lat-focused back day. Wednesday is a non-training day. Thursday is another back day, but it's more focused on my rear delts and my inner back, working on that Christmas tree and lower back. So we'll have a lot of rowing movements in there. Let's see. Thursday is delts. So my front delt, side, and then rear again with some trap action in there. I train abs every day, and I do cardio 5 days a week for 30 minutes a day while on a bulk. Let's see what else. Oh yeah, Friday, I do legs. Yeah, legs. Sunday, I normally do legs again, but not heavy legs. I just do light just to get a nice pump, just to get them full. But today, where it's a little different, actually the past 2 weeks have been different, just because it's just a lot of resting from my show. Drinking a lot of water, 5 liters a day. I want to say that sums up my training regimen. I think there's some more that I'm missing. I follow a spreadsheet that my coach sends me. By the way, if you guys need any kind of coaching, if you guys want to get ready for a show, you guys want to get ready for a powerlifting competition, or whatever your goal is, Nate Spear, look him up on Instagram. He is great. I mean, he's an IFBB pro. He has a huge future in bodybuilding. And that sums it up. That sums up my training. Let's see. Am I on gear? Yes. Yes, I am. I don't try to hide that. I'm 23 years old, and my normal walk-around weight's like roughly 215 pounds. I'm benching over 400 pounds. Even at 173 pounds, I was still benching 350, 365. That could a lot be I'm just naturally strong in my chest. Squatting well over 400. Deadlifting over 400. So yeah, I'm on a fair amount. Not right now though. For the next 8 weeks, we're off cycle, only running a TRT. But By the way, I do not suggest unless you plan on competing. This is not me giving you advice on how to do it or in any sort of way. I am not a doctor, so I cannot tell you to do these things. What I tell you is based off from my experience and my experience alone. So if I ever bring it up, that's why. Before you do anything, make sure you go get seen by a doctor. Make sure you get your levels checked. Make sure you get your organs checked. Just be healthy as much as you can if you go to make that decision. But yeah, I do run some stuff. I'm not going to get into that later. That could be another video if you guys want to. Let's see. I'm not answering all of them. I'm just answering a couple of them. What do you do for abs? Okay, yeah. All right, so my normal ab routine, it's actually pretty basic. So I'll get on the decline bench with a weight or sometimes just body weight, depending on how I'm feeling. And I'll just crank out a bunch of sit-ups, crunches, and then I'll do hanging ab raises where I just hang and I lift my legs up. It's like the sitting one where or not sitting, but when you're on the part like the machine like this, and you're just raising your legs up or crunching them to contract the abs. I just like the hanging ones better because I kind of get a shoulder pump and a back pump while I do it, because you kind of contract and then it's simple. And then I do crunches, and then I'll do weighted ab crunches on the machine, and I'll also do the ab rotator, whatever it's called, and then I'll hit some calisthenics after. Normally my ab workout's only 15-20 minutes long. You don't need to train them hard. You just mainly your abs, you just train them so they're prominent when you cut. But how to get your abs to show is when you lean body fat, is when you're leaner. Yeah, I would say, next question. What does chest day look like? Okay, yeah. So my chest day usually falls pretty, my chest day is also basic with some, accessory movements in there. So I start out with, on the incline, I'll do 3 sets of, I think like 8 to 12 on that, as heavy as I can go for 8 to 12 reps. And then I will follow it through with a machine chest press. And then I will do the sitting ab or chest flies, seated chest flies. And then I'll go in on the cables. I'll do incline cable chest flies with a press after, as many presses as I can do. And then I'll do cable underflies, or however you want to say it. I'll just usually one arm it first each, and then I'll burn out with a double. Let's see, I'm going out to the end here. So this person want to know what my sex life is like while bodybuilding. It's actually pretty great. I have no complaints, really. On a cut, it kind of sucks because you're just tired all the time and she gets mad, but it is what it is. Some of you guys might know, some of you guys might not know. I don't know. It's different for everybody. How can I look like you? Everybody's different. Everybody has different genetics. It's not the same for everybody. I don't have the best genetics. Although I'm doing fairly well in bodybuilding from the start, I don't have the best genetics. I got to work very hard for everything that I have. It's not, getting a decent body, it's not done overnight. It's years. It took me 6 years of bulking and cutting to even think about stepping on stage, to having the actual structure to step on stage. It takes a lot. I mean, I'm not saying you can't go on stage with how you look now. I don't know how none of you look, but I'm just saying to fare decent on stage and bring a presentable physique on stage, it takes years. I mean, it's not done overnight. And for the people it does overnight, they have freak genetics. I know a couple people who have freak genetics, but I also know a couple people who have freak genetics who wanted to step on stage but couldn't go through the cut. I mean, they couldn't make it, they couldn't hack it. It is what it is. You got to be a little messed up in the head to finish doing bodybuilding. You got to actually step on stage and to, you know, go to lay it all on the table, to sacrifice everything, months of cutting, to sacrifice it all for one night and one night alone. It takes a lot mentally and physically, but a lot of mental issues come on a cut. Okay, I think, yeah, that about sums it up. There's some stupid questions in there, you know, my teeth, just parts that I'm not gonna answer. But okay, physique update on you. Yeah, physique update on YouTube. That I can do. So I'm sitting at roughly 197 pounds post show right now, and it's not looking too bad. I still have visible abs, still looking pretty full. V-line still there. I'm not going to show my legs right now, but yeah, that's kind of the physique. Yeah, so I think that's going to wrap up today's video. If you guys have any questions, just don't be afraid to comment, you know, ask them, or go on to my Instagram at Dalton or fit_nation. And just, you know, DM me. I reply to everybody. Yeah, I think that wraps it up today. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you want my next video to be. All right. Peace.